Time now to turn off the lights and join me for another interesting evening of conversation, much needed education, and a chance that we might get a little closer to the truth of what lurks amongst us and what is beyond. Hi, everybody. I'm Connie Willis, and this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Thank you for joining the show. Just want to make sure that the sound is good, everything's happening right, and it looks great for you too. I think it is. Hey everybody, Blue Rockers, connoisseurs, and friends. Tonight, live conversation, and also I'm going to do Q&A. So when you see me looking over here, what I'm doing is I'm looking at YouTube and where the live chat is. So let me pull that up. Already got some people here tonight. Got Daryl Jackson. Hey there, Daryl. Will Champion, yo. What that is. So before we start everything, I just want to say thank you for, because we'll be taking some Q&A there, of course, as well. And I guess really that's about it. Q&A and conversation. So you guys can converse amongst yourself as you do on these live chats, but you can also converse with me. Please don't leave me out in the open, because I'll look kind of silly, you know. You all don't have to show yourself. It's been a hot, muggy day, and a buggy day at that. Just a minute ago, a little Penny girl was with me, but she hightailed it out of here because all the lights make it hot. The door has to shut. So Mom won't come in here and go, "Can you make me some popcorn?" Or, you know, something like that. It's the way it is. Like, different links to different books. And I really want you to take this for this coming week, a little bit better thing, so that you can join me and really make it a really close-knit kind of thing when we do things. Joining us tonight, he was on Coast to Coast. He's got a fantastic book. You're going to see under Book Buddies about his book. Push it, push it, push it. So this is what's going on this weekend on Coast to Coast. On Saturday night, I'm on Saturday night and Sunday night. It's 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so for people on the eastern side like me, it's 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. absolutely the next day, Sunday and Monday. But on Saturday night, we'll say Saturday night, I'm going to have Dr. Jeffrey Long on. He is a radiation oncologist. This is just all out of memory here. Radiation oncologist, author, and just a wonderful guy. I interviewed him about a year or so ago, and he's amazing. I mean, he's so kind, and the guy is so intelligent, and he's just, I mean, he's got so much on his plate, but he acts as if he has nothing on his plate. And Coasty and Blue Rocker. So make sure you talk to him. He can answer a lot of your questions. I'm hoping we can get Derek Tyler. In fact, Will, you might want to give him a smack and tell him to join us too. That would be fantastic. So that way you can talk to them too, because they're really experts. Even though I've studied and researched as much as I can, these guys are, you know, right there in the ball game. I mean, writing books about it. So that's incredible. Anyway, so Dr. Jeffrey Long, last time what we spoke about, I didn't bring that book with NDAs because he did, show you his book here, because I did bring this one. This is the one I'm reading now. Let me hide my bookmark. This is the Coast. I have prepared for the interview, and then we're going to take questions. Jeff loves questions. So, I mean, he made sure he told me that, because a lot of times I don't always take questions, and I'll tell you why in a second here. It's, you know, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret. I'll keep it a secret. But this is, but I take questions. I take questions on Coast, but not always, right? Not always. But we will on Saturday night. So be ready. It's God in the Afterlife. And what's really cool about the book this time and his new findings is, of course, he's got new stories to tell, which is great that people have come back. And it's even better that they've got a story to tell us. But he believes that he may have some evidence, not just of the afterlife again as before, which is a big deal for most people, but he believes he also might have evidence of God. So I'm really looking forward to what's in this book and talking to Jeffrey this Saturday night on Coast. Little promos here because they're cool. I worked hard on them. So stay with me. And welcome back to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Hi everybody, I'm Connie Willis, and tonight we're having conversation and live Q&A. Talking about Coast to Coast, I said that this Saturday night I'll be on with Dr. Jeffrey Long, and he is going to be talking about his book that he just released, which is God in the Afterlife. He has a, over 3,000 to 4,000, let's see, it'll probably say it on the back here. I think it's over 4,000 accounts, more accounts than anybody. Oh, that cutoff didn't, whoa, I gotta keep that in mind. I need to widen that, don't I? Oh, learning all the secrets of a green screen. Anyway, over 4,000, I believe, accounts of near-death experiences he has recorded. He has talked to these patients. He's an amazing man, and he believes not only, of course, evidence for the afterlife, but of God. So really interesting. Check the link below. Get the book too. Get it from that link because it's kind of my link. Trying to build up my money here. I'm being honest with you. I think you're going to like it. Read it along with me because we will be taking questions on Saturday night. On Sunday night, going to be interesting. I don't know if I should reveal this yet or not. In fact, you know what? I'll take some questions by you guys, then I'll reveal it. How's that? So let's see what you guys got to say here. Daryl Jackson, Miss Willis. How long? All right, Daryl. How long have you been guest hosting Coast to Coast AM4? It's coming up, I think, in November. I think it'll be 3 years. 3 years. I'm really excited. It's been great. They have been great to me, wonderful people. George Norrie is fantastic. Lisa Lyons, the executive producer, who most of you guys know. I'm amazed, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. I really am. I thank them as well for allowing me to talk about Blue Rock Talk, and vice versa, right? they're thankful that I can talk about it on Blue Rock Talk about them. So it's been great. It has, and I appreciate being a part of it. Hey there, like I said, Rev Dave. Will is here. Daryl Jackson, thank you for loving me, Daryl. Kevin Filson, hi there. Heidi, hello. Thanks you guys for joining me. Connie, wonder if you or others here are familiar with the Battle of Dulce, New Mexico in 1979. You know what? Is the battle the one with Philip Snyder? Is that the one you're talking about? Are you calling that the Battle of Dulce? Maybe I don't know that it had a name, but if you're talking about the one with Philip Snyder, absolutely. I've been to Dulce myself twice. I'm thinking I was there 3 times, but I think I stayed overnight and just went out 2 different nights on one of the times I was there. Dulce's amazing. It's scary. Each time we fled. Each time I was there, whoever I was with, we fled. It's, they have like a hotel casino there. Okay, very tiny. Delicious food at the diner. Delicious. And I really hope to connect with him again. He was really cool. He used to be a cop. I think he was retired when I saw him, when I met him. Everybody that ever goes to a remote viewing class is cool. They've got some sort of ability that you're just amazed at. And here they are learning to remote view, to hone it in, their abilities. And they can speak to animals. They can speak to something on some other planet far, far away. I mean, they're amazing. I got to fix that. I don't like my hand moving away. I'm sorry, you guys. Can I just do that real fast? That's bugging me. I don't like that. Y'all probably don't like it either. See if I can fix that real quick. Whoa. Not really. I can't totally do that, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, let me fix it. There we go. You're going to get me a little closer. Let me fix that. There we go. So he had died. This George guy died twice and came back to life. Speaking of this Saturday night on Coast. Came back. He died in the line of duty. He finally gave it up. But it was really interesting address. He said there was an alien that was always with him. I think it was a human spirit too. But anyway, he and I both went to Dulce together the first time. And it was crazy. I mean, what was great about him being there is he trained observer, right? He knew what he was looking at. We saw a truck, which, by the way, was a story in itself because it had manual door handles and windows. Everything was manual. I don't think it had air conditioning, and we went up these sometimes that you would look out and you would see the trees actually moving. Like it was like someone couldn't tune in the TV set. You've heard those stories, right? So anyway, he and I go up in his beat up old truck, which was great for the dirt roads, perfect. But we found this spot where we could just see nothing but sky because we were just hoping to see far into the Milky Way we could see, but we were hoping to see lights, and instead we saw some lights. Instead, it was scary. It was very dark, and it was very scary. There was a sense around you, and he was even a scared, as we say in Kentucky, a scared. And it was scary. It was freaky. I thought we were going to sit in the back of the truck and just look up. No, I had to be inside. I couldn't deal with it. Something was around us. There was no question in my mind. Now we had looked down this other way. We stayed there for a couple hours. This way, lights rotating in the middle of woods, and you could see things walking around it, but it was small, it wasn't a mothership. And when you say UFO nowadays, you're basically just deleting, what is it not? And we couldn't figure out what it was, but it was kind of down a valley and up a hill. So we weren't going to be able to get down there where it was. And that was what was crazy. There was no roads there. to get where they were. So we might have seen something freaky there, but there was definitely something around us that night, and we had to go. Okay, so we finally took off, and it was pretty freaky because there's nothing but cows around you too, right? And all you think is the cattle mutilation, the cattle mutilations. So when you're seeing the cows, you're thinking, oh no, we're right in the prime spot of something flying down, and because they like cattle. Somebody does. So we're just, what are we doing? Let's get back. So we went back the second night, and we actually did see something. We got our wits about us. We found out some more. We were looking for what people call the talking well in Dulce, which is like apparently a vent, and you can hear people talking. So might be the vent to the base. But we went in the day, so there's daylight, and it was getting darker, and we were going to try to hang in there. I kid you not, I'll never forget it. I don't know what this was, but I saw it on one side of the vehicle, and George saw it on the other side of the vehicle. He was sitting inside of it. I was kind of outside, and he was just sitting there, like a cop would, right? I was outside, and I had to get in. I got to get in. And remember, it's still daylight. I had to get in that truck. And I can't remember if there was a middle seat to that truck or not, but I know that's where I went. I got in, and I was scared to death, because I didn't know what was around me. I've been around ghosts. I've been around a whole lot of things. That's all I'm saying. But I didn't know what this was. I never felt this feeling before. And I got in, and I was very close to him. I said, I'm sorry. And I realized the window was down, and it's manual, right? So I'm like, ugh. And not only is it manual, but the handle's broken. So I'm like, oh, shoot. I think he actually ended up rolling it up for me, because I didn't even want to go over there. So he had to lean over at me. I didn't care. Do whatever you need. Throw me up to the ceiling and just keep me in this cab in the center. So he rolled it up, and I looked back, and as he was rolling it up, I heard something click. They hit a twig. Something hit a twig, landed on a twig, walked on a twig. And what I saw and what he saw on both sides of the truck coming at us from the back, we both just said, let's go. I can't handle it. It's right there. And it was walking over whatever this was. It was walking over to the window. It was just about the window. And I was like, go. He took off. We were both scared. And I said, I'm sorry, that I got scared. He goes, no, I saw the same. He said, I saw the same thing. And I said, well, what'd you see? And he saw some creature. It's weird. The same thing, and that's what was really freaky, because we compared, and we were glad we took off, because one was at the back of the bed looking in, and the other one was walking up to my door. Just walking up like it could. It was see-through-ish. You just saw kind of the outline. You didn't just see the outline. You saw that the outline was filled with like a clear gel. And it moved. 2 legs, 2 arms, thin. You didn't see a face. It was just all jelly-like, but see-through. There's an April Fool's video that goes around, and it's a video on Facebook and all the social media, and it talks about paint, that this new paint that can make things disappear and cloak things. If you've ever seen that, what they made these things cloak and look like is exactly what I saw as a person. It's exactly what I saw. When people said that was a April Fool's joke, I was like, I've seen that. So it's kind of weird, but anyway, that's one of my Dulce stories. It was crazy. So let me catch up on the Q&A here. I appreciate that you guys are here. We've got 16 of you. Yay, thank you. So I'm sorry to take so much time up on that one, but that's something I experienced, and it was pretty crazy. Okay, I'm sorry to do that. Let's see. Let me go back. I'm going to put it in front so that you all don't have to see the side of my face like that. Okay, Will, Rev Dave Kindness, Daryl, thanks, Will. Will Champion, everybody say hi to him. The greatest wisdom is kindness. You're exactly right, Rev Davey. Hey, Connie, looking forward to Saturday night. Hey there, Alan Drake, and I hope you're also looking forward to Sunday night, and I'll tell you who that's going to be too, because I'll be on there. Hey, Blue Rockers. Deborah Jane East, whoa, yo. That's, well, can I say, Deborah? It's, what do I say? You have to, how do you introduce yourself, Deborah? Tell me. I don't know what you want to know. Are any of you familiar with the 1970? Okay, I hope, Davey, Reverend Davey, that's what you were talking about. Hate to go, but another one of my favorites is live. Jimmy Buffett, he has a great band. Jimmy Buffett, come on. I'm a parrot head. It's called DVR, Alan. What are you thinking? Now, glad that you came by, and I hope that you gave me a like. Derek Tyler is here. All right, Derek has joined us. I'm familiar with it, Rev. Don't have any special information about it, though. Of course, I knew Derek would know, and I'm sure Will Champion knows as well. Alan Drake, he is in St. Louis now. That's Jimmy Buffett. I love him. Went to see him once before when he was in Margaritaville at Universal Studios. They have their own little Margaritaville thing there. Let's see. You're a part of history in the field of paranormal and UFO fields. You got that right. In more ways than you know. Ah! And who knows what's going to happen next, right? Mark Richards was the helicopter pilot in the battle. Wow. So you got some. So there, I want someone to talk about that battle. That's what I don't like about this setup. I can't just bring you in on YouTube. That's what I like about live on Facebook. I can bring you on if I need to immediately. It's not as easy here on Blue. Will I have anyone on to effect? Deborah testimony, his wife and his friends on Facebook, though we haven't really talked much. Let me get to some questions. I love that you guys talk amongst yourselves because you are of like mind. And remember, Blue Rockers, this is your greeting, okay? Let's see. Okay, so somebody can get rid of JMart55, but I'm taking that as a compliment, I guess. I see someone that needs to be yes, go ahead, Derek. I don't think I can boot them while I'm doing it live. Nail them, Derek. Nail them. You're good at that. Thank you for correcting. I was just, hey, I do the same thing. Don't worry about it. Slee Stack Rules. Love the name. Land of the Lost. I never could understand. You could hear them coming. They were really slow, and they were like running as fast as they could. It's like really, I mean, walk away from them, folks. But it was a great show. I loved it. So classic, iconic, fun. Like the old Star Treks where, they had the big like styrofoam or rubber mask and rocks and stuff like that, right? We all had fun with that. So different now, right? Yeah, humans were mutilated in the same way the cattle were, by the way. Absolutely. That's true. That's true, Derek. Slee Stack Rules. Connie, me and my fellow Slee Stacks, I love it. Appreciate you communicating with us. You are a great Coast to Coast host. Thank you very much. And thank you for being a part of Blue Rock Talk as well. As you have the Slee Stacks, your fellow Slee Stacks. We have Blue Rockers here, and now you are official Blue Rocker as well, Mr. Slee Stack. Slee Stack's Rule. I love it. My Blue Rocker group is Blue Rockers Rule. What is... Ooh. Okay. Okay, Deborah. Yeah. Okay, good. I was going to say PR publicist. So Deborah Jane East is on. She is Derek Tyler's publicist. So make sure you say hello to her as well. Great lady. I mean, she is. So Derek and Deborah, thanks both of you for being here. And she is. She's got you, man. She's got your back. That's great. And yeah, these people are gross. There's always people like that on there. Derek, you'll have to tell me who you're talking about. Everybody loves little penny videos. Oh, she's at the door, so the next break I'll get her. I'll get her and bring her in here. She loves being on the little videos too, I think. Oh, so Derek had experienced something related to the Mandela effect. Well, great. Well, sometimes, with Coast to Coast, I'm not the lead there. I am, thank goodness, a guest host. But on Blue Rock Talk, I can have you on as many times as possible, Derek. The thing is, will they allow you to be on? Because I'd love for you to talk about the Mandela effect, and I appreciate that you will do that. That'll be great. Annetta Hunter's on. Hey, Annetta, Blue Rocker for Life. Yo, got your book today, Annetta. Thank you very much. I'm set up for this weekend, but I'm definitely going to be getting you on for sure, and I definitely want to talk to you. And thank you as well. Annetta is on. She had a weekend for... she's the head of the Coast to Coast Enthusiasts meetup group here in Kentucky, or Kentuckiana. It would fit to are of like mine. You're welcome, Slee Stack. Slee Stack. I just always love. I want to go to the area just to see even the statue. That'd be kind of cool. Derek, nod, nod, nod. Someone has to do it. He walks on dangerous ground. Yeah, and he's got my back also. I believe that. I think you guys are definitely a great team, without a doubt, in every way. And I love seeing that. Kathy Ann, love all that you do. Finally made it to a live broadcast. Yay! And on that note, while you guys come up with some more, we're going to be doing on Coast on Sunday night as well. Again, Hey Blue Rockers, if you're wanting to learn the aliens' agenda for the future of the Earth, you'll want to read Walking Among Us by Dr. David M. Jacobs. It's an incredible read, and it may not be what you might expect. Find out what the aliens are doing now and plan to do soon in Walking Among Us by Dr. David M. Jacobs. The link is in the description below. Welcome back to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Hi everybody, I'm Connie Willis. And of course it's not Derek Tyler night that you're watching, but I just wanted to show that because Derek is in the live chat with us tonight and I wanted to bring attention to him. So, hey Derek, thanks for joining us along with his publicist. Deborah is also on there, so I love that you guys are talking amongst yourself within the live chat. So I'm going to see what you guys have got going on over here. Oh, by the way, Penny, where'd you go? Penny is in here. She has found little hideaway. Oh, there she is. She's found hideaway spots in this front porch area where I am. So come here, girl. Everybody wants to say hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here, little girl. Oh my gosh. Okay. I sit up pretty high here, so. Look at your little Penny girl. Isn't she the best? She really is. Okay. Thank you. Everybody just want to say hi to you. Thank you very much. Anything else, Benny? Her face is great. You done? She's like, those lights are in my eyes, Connie. Kissy, 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 goodbye. Okay, thank you. Penny, everybody. There you go. Good girl. That was a good treat, huh? I don't remember where I was. I do that a lot, don't I? I'm like, where am I? What am I doing now? Let me just go back to questions here. Alan is going back from Blue Rock Talk, thank you, to Buffett. So it's cool to be up in that realm. I appreciate it. I did fix that a little bit. Let me fix it again. It is a hot, nasty, wet, gross night in Louisville, Kentucky. Very humid. Bugs are like everywhere. They stick on you. And I'm out in the, it's basically air conditioned, but I had to shut all the doors so Mom won't come in. Now I get penny hair and stuff all over me. How long have you been doing Blue Rock Talk? Blue Rock, I don't know. It might be, I guess you. And then as all the technology has come together with what I want to do, well, here we are on YouTube with Blue Rock Talk and Earth's Most Interesting Conversations. So I'm excited about it and got a lot of really neat things planned in the future. Derek, didn't get you mention Mark's wife. Didn't. Okay. Jimmy Buffett's great. He's excellent. I lived in Sarasota, Florida for many years, in Longboat Key and Siesta Key. So it's like a little resort town. All you ever hear is Jimmy Buffett, and you gotta have a pina colada. It's just a fun life. I really miss it there. I'm trying to think of the best Jimmy Buffett song. I like the one where it goes juicy fruit. It's got the phrase juicy fruit in it. Chew a little juicy fruit. No. It's kind of a little bit more. Okay, so Derek is saying that he knows a couple of other people who have worked at the Mars base. They're very good friends of his. I know them better than I know someone else, and they knew him there and confirmed his story. So I'm not caught up on your all's conversation, but it does bring to light what's going on Coast to Coast Sunday night. So Saturday night, Dr. Jeffrey Long, and we're going to be discussing this book, God in the Afterlife, and he talks about near-death experiences, people that have died and come back. He's a radiation oncologist, and he's there. He's there. When they come back, he gets his story, and he's one of the nicest people in the world. You'll love him. If you didn't hear me interview him before on Coast, please be there Saturday night. You're going to love him. And get this book. It just came out, I think, last week. So, and read it beforehand. I do have, and be there when we ask the questions. You're going to love it. Because the other bigger thing, I think Derek believes in God, or I can't remember what you believe in, but I don't think you believe in a God. Tell me in the comments. And I want you to be there Saturday night. Let's see what the evidence is for you. See, we can all disagree and have fun here. We don't have to be haters and be mean, and that's what I like about Blue Rockers, yo. That's going to be fun. I mean, evidence of God, I'm looking forward to that, but read in the book. Now, because how you would say his last name, Avalos. Sorry, Jerry. Anyway, great guy, and he's going to talk about frequencies. Apparently, a lot of people are feeling like things are jammed. You know, we have internet problems. Psychics and remote viewers are feeling like the frequencies that they use are jamming. I kind of smile when I get to this point because I always think of the little lady in Poltergeist that, you know, you're jamming my frequencies. She would say, that was something when my dad was alive, he would always say that phrase, and it was just so funny. So that makes me smile. But apparently a lot of frequencies are being jammed. There's a lot of things going on, so he's going to give his thoughts, theories, and that. My special featured guest for 3 hours is going to be somebody that one of my favorite comedians of all time. And now he's actually doing a GoFundMe to get a new van that he puts this telescope in, and he travels around and lets people look through the telescope and shows his pictures and things like that. But he's also kind of in the same position of Derek Tyler, where he's got to be concerned because he's got some really good pictures of the moon and things on the moon, and he's got some really good pictures of, I got to tell you, the spacecrafts are unbelievable. He's got black helicopters above his house, but I got to tell you, the space ships that you see absolutely look like there's a gray flying it, and he's going, checking out the scenery as he's flying. I kid you not. If you know him or his work, let me know what you think. Incredible. I'm looking forward to that. Again, he's like in Derek's shoes where he has to deal with people being mad at him for what he's found. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So let me see your questions here. Grapefruit, juicy fruit, that's it, Reverend Davy. Yeah, grapefruit, little juicy fruit. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Is that what it's called? Is it called grapefruit? Love that tune. It gets stuck in your head, you know. Connie, a lot of abductees have had near-death experiences. Yes, you're right. Exactly right. Okay, Alan Drake is officially back. The Jimmy Buffett concert is over. There is a creator. I believe so too. I believe there is a source. I call that source God. And Derek, I think you, I don't think you're in that realm. That's, you know, you tell me. I'm going to let you speak for yourself there. Intellectual discourse. Will has a great book, one of our best interviews ever. Will is fantastic. And while you're here, check out Book Buddies, and you will see Will on there talking about his book. And Will, I think you can go ahead and put a link up. Kevin, we're lucky to have him. Will Champion. Okay, Grays versus Human techs taken hostage. Delta Force called in 70 casualties, no human survivors. Oh, you guys are back to Dulcie there. Da, 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 da. Okay, great. All right, well, we've caught up on your questions. Excellent, good. I was worried about that. Okay, so does anybody know John Leonard Walson and his work? I'm interested in you guys letting me know that. Or was this the Washington? I think this was the LA, right? The DC one is over DC, over the Capitol there, right? But, right, the White House. They were like all over at that point, right? But wasn't this also 52? So I'm going to wait until you experts tell me that. Battle of LA? Is that they're just that easy, right? Battle of Dulce. If that's the case, then what I'll do when I can do it, so that I won't screw up anything right now, because I could, because I'm not seeing it on the live chat, then just post, because Scary got mad as hell. Foo Fighters, that was LA, that was during World War II. Okay. Great picture. I just thought about it, you know. I just thought that I'd throw that up there because it's a good one. Memories for all. We can talk about anything that way. So, a good hour. So, there's quite a few of them, and I appreciate when you guys do and give me your comments. I like that. I try to answer everything. I appreciate, too, that you like them. I know sometimes you forget. I do, too. But please, that helps me in getting the rankings so that I can hopefully make a living with this channel. I really have some really neat things that some people are going to be helping me with to make this something really, really, really special. And any of you guys have any suggestions, please tell me what your thoughts are, your suggestions are for the show, what you like and what you don't like. And I would suggest putting them in the comments after it's archived, because I don't get to see the live chat. They take it away. I just think that's crazy. There was one more ballot, Dulcie, the one referred to as Special Forces attack on the aliens, the one Captain Mark Richards was involved in with the hostage rescue mission. Is this the one with Philip Snyder? That's the one I'm asking about. Will that they just don't allow you to put the link up? That would be silly. Want to know? And let's go from there. I'm getting answers from you all too. I love it. So everybody, oh, by the way, let me just show this real quick, because this is what I did with Derek. with Derek's show, okay, again, when I interviewed him here on Blue Rock, not on Coast to Coast, but when I interviewed him here on Blue Rock, we had a ton of technical difficulties. Now, I can air what happened, just straight up. Or I can air kind of a play-by-play of how it started and happened. Or I can do both. So that way you can see the one that aired if you want. And then, would you look at the other one after that to see a play-by-play, or would that totally confuse you and you go, I don't get this, Connie's a dork. You know what I mean? Most people won't have the story. So tell me what your answers are, how you would like to see that. I can post what happened, but you're going to see a lot of dead air, what's going on, kind of thing. Airing if I play-by-play of what happened, like I tried, and Derek was carrying it for me when I was going, I can't get it up. And I was carrying it for Derek when, he was having different problems. I mean, there were just situations going on. He and I both knew. We could tell. We could sense, keep talking. I'm going to try to fix this, At least I remember it being that way. I think Derek probably would too, because he knew, he could tell by my face, because the camera, he could see me. You guys couldn't see me because I had the shot on him. And he could see me going, I can't get it working. So he kept talking. It was kind of funny too, but I didn't get to ask all the deep questions that I wanted to, but Derek's answers are great, so I'm sure he carried it off. I just, look at the perspective of the interviewer and the conversation just drove me kind of nuts. But anyway, let me see what you guys have said. You're losing my sound every now and it's probably just because of me going back and forth. So listen, I'll be right back. We're going to take one more break and I'll come back and check any other questions that you might have. Thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. You're watching Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, and I'm Connie Willis. We'll be right back. Hey Blue Rockers, if you're wanting to learn the aliens' agenda for the future of the Earth, you'll want to read Walking Among Us by Dr. David M. Jacobs. It's an incredible read, and it may not be what you might expect. Find out what the aliens are doing now and plan to do soon in Walking Among Us by Dr. David M. Jacobs. The link is in the description below. Blue Rockers, Chef Connie here. Did you know I have a line of cookbooks? Some people only know me as Chef Connie. I'm a graduate of the Culinary Institute of America in Greystone, that's Napa Valley, and it's the Harvard of culinary schools. I took regular, everyday, simple staple foods and gave you a choice of 5 great recipes per book to easily snazz them up or try something new. They really are no-hassle recipes and delicious on the tongue. Check them out, Chef Connie's top 5 recipes with staple foods, and let me know how you like them, okay? The links are below. Welcome back to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. I'm Connie Willis. I'll get a little closer to the mic. I'm guessing that's why it cut out. But I think it's just the signal. I think it's just, I don't have it on Wi-Fi, thank goodness. But it is what it is. You know, I don't get it. Hopefully that's okay now. I want to thank everybody for being here with us. Let's see, you are mistaken about both of those things. Sorry, they might be smart. Okay, what are you talking about here? There's no human Mars base may in the future. Oh, okay, so we all know Derek Tyler and Alan Drake both disagree on things. Just play nice, that's all, y'all. Just describe it to each other nice. I think we'll all learn a lot that way. Be open. You never know. I mean, I got to tell you, when you first get into some of this stuff, you know, it's crazy already, right? It's already like, no, come on, really, E.T., okay. It's like E.T., let's just go with that. Okay, first of all, it's lights in the sky. First of all, you got to believe that one, right? Then after you get past the lights in the sky one, a lot of people believe in the lights in the sky, but they don't want to believe that there's something driving them. So then let's say you finally get past the fact that next little rabbit hole is that there's something driving them and they're not us and they're from somewhere else. They're just not us, okay? It's something more, you know, something as intelligent or more intelligent, driving these things and flying these and behind them. So then, okay, let's say you get that point. A lot of people, that's where they stop, okay? People stop at a certain point, and, you know, the abductees, and then, you know, you go from, then you believe that the hybrids are here and how that all happened, or you don't. And it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and that's with all these things. I know at one point when I did believe, yeah, there's lights in the sky and there's ET, okay, but the hybridization project, whoa, that blew my mind. It's like, no way, come on, that's crazy. And then more research into it, there's no doubt in my mind, you know. So because I've interviewed the abductees too, just like Derek has, and so it's like anything else now. When I go into a new area of something, if somebody has information and maybe I've just never heard it before, maybe I've heard it for the first time, it's kind of like, okay, I'll keep that in the back of my head. Think about that. Wow, I don't ever want to deny someone of their story because they believe it. Yes, you have people that fill you full of BS and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully we're around the people that aren't doing that, and you got to check their sincerity, and you know, we're not talking hoaxers and people like that. We're talking people that have stories that they really saw these things. And, you know, you can't deny them of what they saw and what they experienced. And what's amazing is then you'll find someone else that might also have seen or experienced that same thing. And then there might be another person. Then you might read that another person did. So, you know, I don't know. It's good that everybody can speak up and be educated and talk about it. But, you know, just play fair, play nice. I think you guys are. I hope so. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to read it. I'm going to go see if there's any more questions before we go here. Yeah, cannibalism. Ugh. Well, Philip Snyder talked about them eating us at one point. All right, I'm going to let you guys continue talking. Thank you so much. Again, this is Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you haven't done that. Please like if you like the show. Leave some comments. It's going to archive, so leave any comments there. We'll come back, and please put your link down there, because I think George Norrie's book down there as well. And just want to thank everybody for being here. Please check out all the other videos too. Thank you for supporting me. We definitely have more to come. Long evidence of the afterlife, as well as evidence of God. This is going to be great. Beforehand, it's listed in the description too. Dr. Jeffrey Long's previous book is also on there. But follow Leonard, I'm going to tell you exactly. Walson, I believe it's John Leonard Walson. I'm going to tell you exactly his name, and I am looking forward to it. So kind. Yeah, John Walson. And John Leonard, I guess some people call him that. I am really looking forward to that. I really, really, really am. So let me get back to where you guys are so I can see if you got any more last questions. If not, I just want to say thank you once again for being here, and I'm looking forward to Saturday night. Thanks for the show. You're welcome, Alan. Thank you for showing up. Deborah, of course, thank you. Derek and Will, thank you very much for being here. Slee Stacks Rule, I appreciate it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's so funny. And Slee Stack loves the Derek show, saying it was probably the best one ever on Coast. I heard that a lot with Derek's show and the previous one with Lori Williams and the Blue Rock Talk, or the Blue Rock Bafflers that we launched on Coast to Coast. Amazing. She did a target on Bigfoot and talked about some mind-blowing things, which you can also see kind of a part 2 of the mind-blowing Bigfoot here on Blue Rock Talk. Watch it. You want to learn about portals and time travel, then watch it, because she talks about it. And it's related with the Bigfoot because of portals. And we talked about the pineal gland, which I think what she viewed was absolutely amazing, because I believe that's one of the ways that the ETs find you. And I think it's that. I think, like Derek and many other people will say, if you see anything metallic, it's man-made. And they say that the ET do something with the skin, and wouldn't that be the pineal gland possibly, which she said is a radar? Anyway, watch it. That one's on Coast to Coast. Listen to it and see what you think. And the other one was What's Under Mount Shasta, which was pretty freaky too. So anyway, thank you once again. I think everyone has said hey and goodbye. And hello, John Miller. We're about to take off. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Filson, Deborah, I've already said hey to you and later. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. Kevin Moorhead, not sure if you stuck around or not, but hey, and everybody else, just thanks for being here. We'll talk on maybe tomorrow night with Bigfoot Friday. Maybe. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. It's going to be a busy weekend. 2 Coast shows, and it's coming off of the 4th of July. Hope you had a great one. My mom turned 81. We had a kind of a weird day, poor thing. It's her 81st birthday, and she's got memories on all sides of the board, good ones and bad ones. And I'm really sorry that she had to see anything bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that. I just hope that I want all her birthdays to be the best, She's my ner. All right, so Penny says, yo, she's out like a light. I will talk to you all soon. Thanks so much for being a part of Blue Rock Talk. And I'm looking forward to this weekend. So, as I should say, and I like to say, thank you again for being here. And until we meet again, join with me. Keep watching the skies and continue with me to seek out the strange and uncover the unknown. For Blue Rock Talk, I'm Connie Willis. Thanks, everybody.